more centered toward Illinois and Ohio at the level 3 as opposed to yesterday's very high level of alert for those tornadoes. For us here in South Louisiana, we're just nearing record highs this week. That's the main thing. We do have some storms moving in Thursday night. I don't think everyone's going to get in on this rain, but we will actually have a lower risk of severe storms officially for Thursday night as those storms do roll in. And then Mother's Day weekend is looking really nice, and actually I have it mainly dry like I was saying. I'll show you that in a second. We're at 85, but with our humidity, look at this dew point. It's really risen. It's feeling like 7 degrees higher than the air temperature. So that is very typical of our summer forecast for New Orleans and surrounding areas. Here are all those temperatures getting close to 90 for today. At least there's a breeze, kind of that warm, breezy feel that some of us associate with spring, except those temperatures are getting a little bit more like summer. Our winds from the south up to 15 or so miles per hour, but there are some higher gusts. And then I was showing you our feels like temperature well into the 90s. So this is not really extreme, but if you're doing something outdoors and you haven't really experienced this kind of heat in a while, you know, it might kind of take you off guard. So just make sure you're doing the usual things, staying hydrated, drinking water, taking breaks if you start to feel a little bit tired or kind of faint if you're out there doing something kind of active. Hour by hour, we're looking for upper 80s today, probably 88 or so for our high. We'll be back in the lower 80s by later on this evening. And then look at this. Tomorrow might be our very first day at 90 degrees at the airport. And then Thursday, I have us near 91 or 92. And you can see the daily record high temperatures. Today it's 92. We won't quite get there, I think, but tomorrow we'll get very close. And Thursday, we officially do have in our forecast right at or even just above that record high. But hey, it's not all bad. We're kind of feeling more like summer, but I did ask people online for snowball flavor recommendations, and I got a ton of responses. Thank you to everybody who let me know what their favorite flavor is. One thing that was a little different this year, a lot of people said condensed milk. They were very, very adamant that I get condensed milk for my first snowball on whatever of these flavors I decide to get. So kind of some good things about summer. Some people are talking about the pool, the beach, stuff like that. And of course, the end of school coming up. As we look at our forecast, though, of course, we are feeling that warmth and humidity. Tonight, we're looking for 70s for lows. And then looking at that severe risk Thursday, our north of the lake spots are at level 2, and then it drops off farther south. And I'll show you why. This is this next front moving in. Thursday, all through the day, I have us dry. This is even 8 p.m. Models are not bringing any rain into our area just yet. We'll see if that changes, but really it's more toward 11 or midnight that we see a few showers or storms pop up. This could be about 3 a.m. and then early Friday morning, 8 a.m. There might be a couple of showers, but here comes that cooler and less humid air for the weekend. So Friday, our temperatures will be a little bit lower, maybe highs around 85. Saturday, lower 80s are expected, but look at that cool start north of Lake Pontchartrain, around 60 both days. It'll be less humid. And then Mother's Day, I now have us dry. The models are kind of pushing any rain that we had in the forecast for Sunday back more until Monday or maybe even Tuesday. So there's your 7-day forecast. Overall, super pleasant, cooler, very nice weekend for Mother's Day plans you might have. We just have to get through that 92-degree temperature first on Thursday.
Alexandra, definitely the peach, all about the condensed milk and stuff too. A new festival